some people may not know, but zodiacs are everywhere in our society. What did they mean for you? Today, I will be going over a brief review of what zodiacs are, explaining the differences between different religious zodiacs, explaining the meanings of zodiacs and what they mean for people, explaining the traits and how they relate. I have experience with zodiacs because, one, I have done them for fun. I've researched them for my own means, as well as been in an astrology class. They can affect you by learning more about your personality through the eyes of zodiacs, and they're just fun to learn in general. Now, what are zodiacs? According to Pashtoff J.M. Zodiac, May 2019 by Access Science and McCrew Hill at https doi.org, bccidm.oracle.org. Zodiac, the brand of sky through which the sun, moon, and planets apparently moved in the course of the year. The Babylonians, about 25 years ago, divided the zodiac into 12 parts, which were then associated with constellations. Now, who started it? In BCE, the Babylons were the first people who discovered the zodiacs, and eventually originally moved to Greece. Now, what are the zodiacs in different religions? I'll be going through more of this through my slides, but the basic things you need to know is that each religion has their own sets of zodiacs. A more well-known zodiac signs that are similar to our own are the Chinese zodiacs, which also have 12 constellations. I will be going more into that next. Now, what are the Chinese zodiacs? Chinese zodiacs are basically the same thing that the Western zodiacs are. Each one is divided into an animal. The difference is that... Now, what is the difference between these zodiacs and our own zodiacs? The main difference is that those Chinese zodiacs are dedicated to year only, while our zodiacs are dedicated to months. So, while your month will say what zodiac you are, Chinese zodiacs are through years. What are the traits of the Chinese zodiacs? I'll be going more into this when I'm speaking in person, but the basics you need to know is that each zodiac has their own traits of what they are like. And also, before going more into this, I will be saying what keywords I'll be using for all of this. I should do keywords. Keywords going into this. A trait is something that relates to you as a person, how it matches with your personality. The transition between traits will be differences of zodiacs. What is a difference? To explain how things are different from both ends. To explain why aren't they the same, what's stopping them from being all the same thing. Transition. Meaning and traits. Meanings. To explain what they mean in general as what they mean to people. Now, what are the traits of the Chinese zodiacs? Again, I will be going through this more in depth, but an example would be a dragon being people born under the dragon sign being stubborn, or people who are born under Taurus being stubborn. What is an Indian zodiac? This I'll be going more into, but Indian zodiac follow this thing called Vedic astrology, which is well known to be under now there's a difference between Indian and Western zodiacs. The main difference is going to be explaining what exactly an Indian zodiac is, as well as Indian zodiacs follow mind, body, and soul more than connected to animals, and they follow the moon instead of the sun. What are the Egyptian zodiacs? Egyptian zodiacs have been here for a long time and mostly follow Greek gods instead of usual animals. Not Greek gods, sorry, Egyptian gods as well, and some Egyptian gods are well known, but I will be going more into it. What are Native American zodiacs? Native American zodiacs are mostly followed through Native Americans, although they can be used to see what your Native American zodiac is as well. They're mostly followed to be part of your celestial heritage, as well as bonding with a specific animal. Now, what are the traits of the Native American zodiacs? Native American zodiacs are similar to regular zodiacs, where they follow animals, but each trait is different depending on the month, as well as although some Native American zodiacs will follow months or years depending on what kind of Native American you are or what religion you follow. Although the most well-known ones are wolf, otter. Again, I will be going more into this when I go more into a visual aspect. What do zodiacs teach you? Oh, I forgot. Damn. I forgot to mention, but when we were talking about different zodiacs in different religions, according to my astrology, Athena Dykeman, 15 January 2024, myastrology.com, the article, astrology's connections to the world religions demonstrates the universal fascination with the cosmos and its impact on human existence, etc. This is important to know because religion is very important to today's society. As for what do zodiacs teach you, astrology offers a unique lens through which we can understand ourselves and others. Each zodiac sign brings distinct qualities and lessons. Here's a brief look at life lessons each zodiac sign can impart. Zodiac signs teach you through the eyes of science what your personality might look like according to these signs. And although none of them are completely accurate, it is fun to learn because some of them might be accurate and you think, oh wow, I am kind of like that. Maybe that is where I get this from, or maybe it's some instinctual part of me. There will always be more to learn when it comes to learning about zodiacs, but take a minute to reflect on if zodiacs have this information. Think about what else you can learn from other things. A Q&A, and see if you have any questions.